Last week, I put out a community post asking for your hottest Pikmin take, and you guys really didn't have to go this crazy. With over 500 different hot takes, I couldn't select only 10. Originally, this video was supposed to be a short segment on yesterday's video where myself and 2 other Pikmin YouTubers talk about our hot takes. But there were just too many great comments, the video would have ended up being way too long, so I decided to turn it into its own. If you haven't checked out part 1 yet, be sure to give it a watch. After you're done watching this video, please don't nuke my watch time. But finally, let's get into your Pikmin hot takes. I don't know if this is a general consensus or not, but I think Oatchi, best boy, made Pikmin 4 way too easy, and yep, Josh, I agree with that. I think even just removing the ability to ride him would make the game significantly harder, and you know what? I'm all for that. I think Hey Pikmin was decent. I really like the whole gameplay loop, and I would love a sequel that has 2 and possibly 3 captains and more of a focus on puzzles. Olimar is one of the best Nintendo protagonists for the simple fact that he wants to go home to his family. And you know what? That's facts. That's not even an opinion. That's not a hot take. That is just straight up fact. The Forest Navel is the most well-designed area in the series. That's a hot take. That is a hell of a hot take. Everyone I know hates this area, and I do too. And I'm not going to read this whole ass explanation. You wrote down like a thesis and a whole ass essay, but if you want to read it, there you go. It's on screen. It's probably not a hot take to say Louie is the best character in Pikmin, but to be honest, he might be my favorite character in any video game, period. Word to that, Alex. Word to that. The Copiates are fun protagonists. No, they're not. I feel like they had the most character out of all the main characters before Pikmin 4. You're really losing me on this one. They have really good dialogue and genuinely feel like if we didn't get fruit, their planet will starve. I mean, Olimar was kind of stranded on this planet, and we kind of like watched him suffer for 30 days. But I guess that doesn't mean anything to you, Marcy Darcy, does it? Moss is literally, if not one of the most powerful beings in the universe. Seriously, she literally made her own timeline, which she unintentionally stops Olimar from escaping PNF 404, which causes him to fucking die. But if that happens to Olimar, my god, why, I'm not reading this whole thing. The procedurally generated caves of Pikmin 2 are better than the regular caves of Pikmin 4. Wow. That's interesting. Okay. Caves like Glutton's Kitchen, the Staggered Hole are examples. You know what? I don't agree with this at all. I do like the random generated caves, but I don't think that makes them memorable. Brittany is one of the best characters. She's very funny. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. Yellows are the best Pikmin. I personally love the color yellow. When I first saw the yellow Pikmin, I thought that they were the best type hands down. Being able to jump higher, conduct electricity, carry bomb rocks, and the area given to them is the most relaxing theme in the first game. Yeah, sure. Pikmin 1 is the best. Whoa, okay. Fear AI says, Pikmin 1 is the best of the 4 games because it manages to nail down almost everything it tries. People can list many complaints for 2, 3, and 4, yet complaints for 1 are often just, I wish the Pikmin followed you better, which goes to show how solid the gameplay loop here is compared to the sequels. Wow. You may have changed my mind. It's not my favorite, but objectively, it does do what it's supposed to do the best. That's a good take. What? Bulborb is the worst enemy. Change my mind. I'm gonna ban you from this channel, Camcom. I hope you know that. I really hope you know that. I'm a literal Bulborb. How the fuck are you gonna tell me Bulborb is the worst enemy? Winged Pikmin are the cutest type of Pikmin. Their fat bodies, weird bug eyes, and pink colors make them adorable to me. Does this picture say otherwise? Because I think it does, Don Chan. Louie was a less compelling character this time around in Pikmin 4 and just serves as a weird nuisance. His actions made a lot more sense in previous games. Yup. Pikmin 3's graphics and art style look a lot better than Pikmin 4. Augustine. That's a hot take. Pikmin 4 needs DLC. Yes! Although the game is long, there's little to no content outside the story mode. A mission mode similar to Pikmin 3 would be amazing. Dandori is fun, but it doesn't hit the same with previous modes, bingo battle, mission mode, challenges, etc. Pikmin 4's final boss is the least creative and worst boss to fight in the entire franchise. Hey Pikmin did even better. Also, subscribe to Fernando. Please choose me. Alright, here you go. Hot take. The new Pikmin logo is better. This is because it looks cleaner and will probably be more effective with the Pikmin marketing. It's also much easier to write now. The old logo was very cluttered, and although it was cool, we still get to see Pikmin making the number of the game. And if you guys seen what I did to my profile picture, I'm a sucker for modern art. I love minimalistic and simplicity and stuff, so I agree with this, Purple Headache. That's a hell of a name too, Purple Headache. Hey Pikmin's final boss is one of the best in the series. The Berserk Leech Hydro is such an interesting lore behind it, and that theme. I haven't listened to that theme, but I'm gonna give it a listen after recording this. Update, it's a fucking banger. Go listen to this song right now. Pikmin 2's difficulty was almost perfect. It would have been better if the caves weren't randomly generated and were properly designed. I like having an actual challenge in Pikmin 2, and no, I would not spend days farming Bitter Sprayer Purples. This is my exact view on Pikmin 2. I think its difficulty was perfect. People say it's too hard, but no, I unironically actually love a giant bomb just being dropped on my Pikmin. I think it adds a lot to just the surprise factor of the game. Pikmin 4 is too short. I agree with this. I actually agree with this. Even though it's the longest game in the franchise, I think it should have been longer. Also, Shrimp, why are you a channel member? I specifically told you guys to not become a channel member. Pikmin 4 is harder than Pikmin 1. What? Pikmin 4 is harder than Pikmin 1. How? In what universe? How? Alright, I'm gonna say it. Disco Longlegs sucks. It's not interesting and it's easy to defeat. And that was actually my 11th hot take for part 1. I completely agree with this. I was very disappointed with the Disco Longlegs, or Groovy Longlegs, whatever you want to call it. I really just wish it was a better fight. President's wife isn't hot. Okay, wait, one sec. I totally forgot this character exists. I don't think this is a hot take. If you find this hot, you're into some really weird shit. And you probably had like grandma problems or something. What the fuck is this? Pikmin 5 should come out 20 more years later. I like when the Pikmin community goes crazy. As stupid as this may sound, I somewhat agree with this guy. I think that we should have a bit of time between Pikmin 4 and 5. If it were to come out too consecutive, I'm scared Pikmin will pull a Pokemon and it'll just become too oversaturated. Purple Pikmin are balanced in Pikmin 2. I don't know what you're smoking, Leafhead, but I want to have that. Because no way in hell is this... balanced. Granted, the game's pretty hard, but that doesn't mean that making one Pikmin type super OP makes it balanced. And that was 50 Pikmin hot takes. Once again, if you haven't seen that first video, go check it out. Massive thank you goes out to Wiggleman and Venge Gentleman for joining me on this little project. And also thank you to everyone who commented on this post. Sorting through all these comments was a lot of fun, and I really want to do one of these like community type of things some point in the future. So what was the point of this video? I really don't know. I'm just running out of ideas, man. But I think there's a very important life lesson that we can all take away from this video. And yes, I'm reusing last video's outro. I'm just too lazy to write a new one. Every single one of you heard and said at least one take you didn't agree with. And you probably didn't like that. So does that mean we should start a war in the comment section? Yeah, fuck it, go crazy. Let's have a part 2. Let's see how crazy these comments can get. But while you're down in the comment section, let me know what you want to see next in terms of Pikmin content, because I'm running out of ideas. I think this joke overstayed its welcome. We all know I have no more ideas left, so just let me know what to do. And while you're already down there in the comments, let me know what kind of community video you'd want to see next. I love reacting to your comments, because some of you guys say some wild shit. I'm just going to say it. You say some really wild shit, and it's pretty funny, honestly. But thank you so much for tuning into this video and participating in this whole little event. Hopefully there's more to come in the future. I'll see you guys soon.